Well, good evening, everyone. We are so happy to see you all here, and I hope it's a lovely day wherever you are from. If you want to write in the chat where you're from, that would be kind of fun just to see, where all people are tuning in from tonight. I always like to see that. So just say a quick hi in the chat and at least what state you're from or what country. So welcome, welcome. We're really glad that you're here because we have a special treat tonight. We have a guest speaker tonight, and her name is Candi Krezelak, and she is absolutely amazing. She has four children, three boys, ages 26, 23, and 18. I can't believe she has kids that old, and one girl, age 15. She was also blessed with a plus one with her beautiful daughter-in-law, and on her birthday was blessed with her first grandson. Congratulations, Candi. She has been with her best friend and father of her children for 28 years. She was a registered nurse for 25 years and is now the CEO of her own business as a professional network marketer. She is passionate about helping people heal on all aspects of their life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. She believes every person is a gift and is here for a reason. She partnered with LifeVantage 6.5 years ago. She's an executive consultant. She is so grateful to be part of something bigger than herself. And this business is her passion and aligns with her soul's purpose. She has a great heart, everyone, and you're going to see that here as she shares with us tonight. So, Candi, thank you so much for joining us tonight and taking time out of your busy schedule to share with us tonight. So, I'm going to turn the time over to you, my friend.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Julie. And what an honor to be on this call with all of you. When Julie asked me, I was like, of course I will be there. You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself and for your teams and for the people that we are still searching for that we can impact and that we can change their life. I am so grateful to be a part of LifeVantage. It has truly changed my life in so many ways, and we've been able to impact so many people along the way. And I just want to share what my life looked like before LifeVantage and talk about what I saw that made me make the decision to say yes, right? And talk more about the company. So 6.5 years ago, before LifeVantage, my life was totally different. And maybe some of you can relate to this. I was working a lot of hours. On average, it was close to 70, 80, sometimes even 90 hours a week. As a registered nurse, I was exhausted. Most of my career was in the operating room, the ICU, the emergency room. I did some traveling. Actually, at that time when I saw LifeVantage, I was a traveling nurse. I was driving 3,600 miles a week on my car on average. I was trying to raise four kids. I was trying to keep a marriage together. I was suffering from chronic health conditions after a car accident. I was being ran through the gamut of Western medicine as a nurse, thinking that, I went into I became a nurse because I love people and I want people to feel better. I'm very passionate about helping people feel better. But when I became the patient and I went from being the nurse to being the patient and under seeing, it really opened up my eyes. Like, I'm not saying Western medicine's bad because there's a time and a place. I have a lot of amazing friends that are doctors and nurses and PAs and nurse practitioners that truly care deeply about people. But there's some broken pieces to the system. And when I started going to all of these specialist appointments and feeling this big and feeling unseen and unheard, feeling like they were just going to put another medication in my mouth, I was in my 30s and I was taking 17 pharmaceutical medications a day. I didn't even want to get out of bed in the morning. I was exhausted. And every time I went to the doctor, they were trying to put another medication in my mouth. And I thought there has got to be a better way to help people. I didn't want to be treated like a body part. I wanted to be treated like a full person, mind, body, and spirit. And I'm not saying that you don't find that anywhere, but when you're seeing specialists for certain things, they're treating that one thing, right? And so I was praying. I was praying for change. I wasn't necessarily praying for my health because I had tried everything. I had honestly, not only had I tried the Western medicine route, I had also tried a lot of holistic things. Nothing worked for me, right? So for me, when I saw this information 6.5 years ago and I watched an ABC News primetime investigative report, who on this call has seen that? When I saw that show 6.5 years ago, I was like, if this is real, this is going to change the world. If this is real, every single person deserves to know this information and they deserve to have a choice if they want to be on this product or not. Did I think it was real? Not necessarily. It sounded way too good to be true. I was like, why don't people know about this? I've been a nurse for a lot of years, and why don't people know about this if this is true? But because I saw that ABC prime time and because I did my research, I took a leap of faith because you will have one opportunity before the age of 40 and one opportunity after the age of 40 to significantly change your life. And it's if you see it and decide to take that leap of faith. And I thought, what if? What if this is my opportunity to help people in a bigger way? Because I knew that I was here for a big purpose. Do you guys all realize that you're here for a big purpose? Do you know that you're a gift and that you have a purpose? And the two most important days of your life are the day that you're born and the day that you realize why? You are truly here for a reason. And I always searched for that. What am I here for? I knew I was here to impact people. I knew I was here to serve people, but I never felt like I was doing it in the right way until I found this company. This gave me my life back. I don't take any pharmaceutical medication anymore. I'm pharmaceutical free. I walked away from my job as a registered nurse 5.5 years ago. I have not had a job for 5.5 years, and I won't work for anybody else again. I don't believe that our lives should be dictated by somebody else telling us what to do. I don't want to build somebody else's dreams and goals. I want to build my own dreams and goals for my family, and I want to help other people do the same thing. But this is what I saw. 6.5 years ago, when I watched that ABC primetime, what I saw in that and what I learned that day was there was a doctor named Dr. Joe McCord who I had never heard of. Had you guys heard of Dr. Joe McCord? I had never heard of Dr. Joe McCord. But this doctor had been researching for 40 plus years. He had been researching what free radical damage does in our body. And a lot of people, you don't have to know what free radicals are. A lot of people are like, what is that? Republicans and Democrats? I have no idea what that is. Most people don't know what free radicals are, but one, free radicals come from a byproduct of our own metabolism. And two, free radicals are in all of the toxins in our environment. You can find them in the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink, the Wi-Fi, the pesticides, the 5G, all of those things. When those free radicals come into our body on a daily basis, they turn into something called oxidative stress. It's okay if you haven't heard of oxidative stress. It's oxidative stress essentially is inflammation in our body. I knew that inflammation was the culprit for why people suffer, but there was a lot of pieces to the story that I was missing as a registered nurse because when I went through school, they very much teach you pharmaceutical reactive medicine. They don't teach you proactive preventative medicine. And so, um, when I saw this information and I saw the research that Dr. Joe McCord had done, I thought he was looking for a way to combat free radicals, get inflammation out of the body to allow the body to start to heal itself. And I thought, oh my gosh, like that would be brilliant. And that's what he did. In 2003, this doctor synergized 5 plants together in a patented formula, and that product is called Protandim NRF2. Who on this call had heard of Protandim before this information was shared with you? Anybody? That's why this is such a huge opportunity. I had never heard of Protandim before. And when I saw that ABC News clip and this doctor was claiming that if you took this little yellow pill and you took it for 30 days, once a day for 30 days, it would reduce your oxidative stress or inflammation in your body by 40% in 30 days in 100% of mammals. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way that that's true because every reason why people suffer is related to inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. If you guys look up, this is just on a side note, just so you know how powerful this really is. In November of 2025, there was 377,000 studies on oxidative stress alone in PubMed.gov, linking it to every disease that people suffer from, linking it to why people have pain, why people are aging, why people suffer. When I looked last week, there was 393,000 studies on PubMed.gov. So 377,000 to 393,000 in a really short window of time. I don't know if you guys on this call know this, but Only about 10 to 12% of studies that are submitted to go onto PubMed.gov actually make it, right? So if you think about that, think of the amount of studies on oxidative stress, the billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars that are being spent right now to research oxidative stress as the major theory of why our bodies are aging and linked to all of these diseases, but nobody has a solution except for us. Is that powerful? That we are the only ones that have a solution that's something that can reduce your oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, and everybody is looking for a solution right now. The medical community is spending billions of dollars on this research, but they don't know that Protandim Nrf2 exists. And I thought, so when he proved that, when Dr. Joe McCord proved that on national TV, what happened was is the reporter from the show, John Quinones, agreed to be on a 30-day trial. So what they did was they drew his blood at an independent lab. It's called the T-bars test. They measures the amount of oxidative stress in his body. They gave him this pill and they said, take this pill once a day for 30 days and come back and we're going to retest your blood. He was supposed to be taking it for 30 days, and guess what? He came back 12 days later. He didn't even give it 30 days. And I was like, that's not even fair. I wasn't even a part of the company yet. And I'm like, our claim was 30 days. You got to give it 30 days. You can't give it 12 days. But they drew his blood anyway. His oxidative stress was reduced by 45% in 12 days. Can you imagine just imagine for a second the millions of families that are sitting in their living room that night watching that show on their TV. Imagine what people were thinking when they saw that. They were thinking, oh my gosh, this is a fountain of youth. Oh my gosh, my cousin needs this. My uncle needs this. My dad needs this. My brother needs this. Every single person that I know needs to be on this product. Young, old, sick, or healthy, it doesn't matter. Everybody needs to be on this product because we're all exposed to free radicals and oxidative stress every single day. We went from selling 3 million a year in a retail space of health food stores to having 5 million in orders in a 24-hour period. Is that awesome? I mean, that's a good problem to have. It's still a problem though, because when you go from 3 million a year to 5 million overnight, how does the supply keep up with the demand of the people that want to be on this product? But also, as I'm sharing this with all of you, I want you to understand that this is not supplementation. There's thousands of supplementation companies out there. This is activation. What Protandim Nrf2 does is it turns your body's ability back on to produce antioxidants at 1,000,000 per second. It's 1,000,000 times more powerful than any antioxidant supplement that you can take. And so, because of that, that's how it gets rid of the oxidative stress in your body. People don't understand that. Can you imagine walking into a health food store and having 100 different choices of antioxidants? We know antioxidants are good for us. We've been told eat more blueberries, eat more vitamin C, eat more, right? Green leafy vegetables. But you walk into a health food store looking for an antioxidant. Would any of you buy Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer? It doesn't even say antioxidant on the bottle. It doesn't have a picture of a blueberry. It doesn't, you would have no idea what it's for. And most of the people that were working at GNC had no idea what it was for. We realized really quickly that this product needed a voice. This product needed a voice because it was so powerful. It needed people to be able to share the story of how it worked in the body. That these products are activators. These products are take it to make it. So you're going to put these products in your body and it's going to turn your body's ability back on to work like it's designed to work. People didn't understand that. So we decided in 2009 that we were going to launch as a publicly traded network marketing company on the NASDAQ called LifeVantage. Did you know that you can't be on the NASDAQ unless you have a very unique product? Did you know that there's 8,000 network marketing companies in the United States right now, and only 6 of them are publicly traded on the NASDAQ? Does, when I heard it, is anybody on this call, when you first started this, when you heard the word network marketing or direct sales or multi-level marketing, did you have a pit in your stomach like I did when I heard that? Anybody? Truthfully? I wasn't interested. I honestly, when I heard this 6.5 years ago, the only reason I said yes to this is because of Protandim Nrf2 and seeing an opportunity to get time back in my life with my kids. I thought, I want to be a part of something that's bigger than me as a person. I want to have a bigger impact in this world. And that when I saw Protandem having no competition, but something every living, breathing mammal needs, not wants, but needs, I was like, I'm in. I am in. But I had to really educate myself on what is the industry of network marketing because my thought of network marketing, I had a lot of friends that were involved in other companies like doTERRA, Avon, Mary Kay. What I saw them doing was not something I was interested in doing. I saw them setting up booths at trade shows. I saw them selling products to friends and family. I saw them spamming people all over Facebook. I saw all of these things. I saw whole garages full of inventory of products that they would never use. They couldn't give them away if they wanted to. I saw them spending more money than they were ever making. I didn't have time for that. Remember, I was working 70, 80 hours a week as a nurse trying to raise four kids. I was already exhausted and I did not want to do that. But I wanted to educate myself on the industry because I thought if Protandem NRF2 is real, then I need to educate myself. Network marketing is the second highest paid profession in the entire world behind professional athletes. Do you guys feel like people are struggling financially right now? Do you feel like financial disease is almost a bigger problem than health disease? Do you know that 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck right now? Do you know that 95% of Americans cannot retire at the age of 65 and how devastating that is? You guys, we have to help people heal on all aspects of their life, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. It's all encompassing, right? So, network marketing is anticipated to be the number one paid industry in the next 2 to 5 years because families are looking for opportunity to create other streams of income. And I was looking at this company and I thought, why don't I know about it? Did you ask yourself that same question? Because I'm asking myself all these questions like, is it real? Can I do it? Is it worth it? Why don't I know about it? Are you asking yourself those questions too? So we don't know about it because this is the perfect time. You are all in the right place at the right time with the right people. I am telling you, I am more excited today, if you can't tell, than I was 6.5 years ago because I can see the vision. I can see exactly where we're going. And I want all of you to come with us because we need more voices. If we want to take this company from a $200 million company to a $500 million company to a $1 billion company, we need every single one of you. We need you guys, if you're afraid to share this information with people, you're making it about yourself. If you can go from your head to your heart and realize the impact that you can have in other people's lives and make it about them, the fear becomes easier. The fear, we have to get out of our comfort zone. There's no comfort in your growth zone. There's no growth in your comfort zone. And if you can't get out of your comfort zone, then we can't go help other people. This isn't about us. This is about the person that's on their hands and knees praying for you to open up your mouth and share this information with them. But I saw the timing of this company and I saw that we had less than 100,000 voices in the world. We're a global company. We're in over 20 countries. And I was like, you're telling me that we have less than I mean, actually, I think we have less than 70,000. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know the exact number, but globally. So if you think about that, like, does anybody really know about this company yet? Like, I think there's more people in my local area town in Montana than there is in the company of LifeVantage. Like the opportunity to share this information with people, there is people everywhere that are suffering. We just have to open up our mouth and we have to show up in kindness and we have to ask people questions. How is your day? How are you doing? People will tell you their whole life story when you start asking them questions. What if you could say to them, if I had something that could help you with what you're going through, would you give me 30 minutes of your time? Do you think that people would sit down and listen to you if you said that to them? That's what I say to people because people are suffering right now. So I saw the timing, and the timing is perfect. We are on the ground floor of a company that's going to revolutionize the way we do healthcare. Nobody knows about it yet. We have not gone through critical mass, but we're a stable company. What happens when we go through that critical mass? Do you guys want to be a part of that? Do you want to? This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Yes, Debbie's like, me, pick me. Yes. Me too. I'm like, I do not want to miss this opportunity. But if I don't want to miss it, then I need to go open up my mouth and share this information with more people. The company has evolved. We cover full body health. We have something here for everybody. We, you guys, the products are incredible, but remember, we're not a supplementation company. We're an activation company. We're in biohacking. It's a category creating company. So people don't understand that these products are take it to make it. These products will work. They will turn your body's ability back on to heal itself, which is so amazing. I mean, we have heart health, we have gut health, we have immune health, we have eye health. We have brain health. We have skincare and hair care that reduces the oxidative stress in your skin and your hair. We have liquid collagen, liquid gold is what I call the liquid collagen. We have gut health. We have pet products. We have something here for everybody. But for me, I didn't think these products were going to help me. Isn't that funny? Now I take all of them. We have 30 products. I take all of them. They're all natural, non-synthetic, non-GMO, lactose-free, gluten-free, ethically sourced products. It's what people are looking for right now. They don't want toxins in the products that they're taking. They get enough toxins in the environment and the food that they eat. They don't want it in the products that they're taking too. But I needed to learn I didn't even understand the business model. I can tell you I had no clue. When you're looking at a linear versus a leveraged income, I had traded my time for money my entire life. I worked on a linear income because that's what I was taught. I've had a job since I was 14 years old. We weren't born into wealth. I've worked my guts out for everything I've ever had in my life. I've had two or three jobs most of the time. My parents taught me how to work really hard, but they were teaching me to work harder, not smarter. I didn't know that you could create money any other way. And I was constantly chasing the dollar. There was too much month at the end of the money, not enough time in a day to go anywhere financially. With the economy and inflation, that's getting worse for families. What if we could help families make an extra $500 a month? What if we could help them make an extra $1,000 a month? What if we could help them make an extra 5,000 or 10,000 a month? What would that do for families if you put money in the hands of the right people that want to do good things? You guys, if we want to impact the world, we need time, which most people don't have. We need servant-hearted people locking arms together, like all of you amazing, wonderful people on this call. And we need resources. If you truly want to make a big impact, we need all of those things. So I was looking at this like, okay, maybe this is our opportunity as a family to dig that well before we need it. Teach me how to create a leveraged income. Well, how do you create that leveraged income? Most of our products are 30-day consumables. So you take a pill, you drink a drink, you feel better, you continue to reorder month after month after month. People start taking these products, they don't want to stop because they feel so good. You guys, the conversations that I had one time, 6.5 years ago, one time I'm still getting paid on. Can you imagine? When people truly understand what a leveraged income is, they would walk through a brick wall to get it. Because when you could learn how to separate yourself from the creation of your income and make money while you sleep, that's powerful. Money gives your family more opportunity. Money elevates the type of person that you are. Money allows you to have more impact in this world and help more families, right? But this isn't this is very simple. This isn't easy. The reason it's not easy is because of this. We overcomplicate it. We overcomplicate it. This is the simplest business that I've ever done, and we have a simple system to follow. The system is so simple that we're always looking for a way to do it better or faster. But I promise you, the simple system of let's share this information 15 or more times a month, the whole story, please, the whole story, your story, the company story, and how to get paid, because we need to give people choices and options. We can't make decisions for people, right? Attend the event so that you can learn how to do this. Always do what you say you're going to do. Be a person of your word. That's a big deal. You should be a person of your word no matter what you're doing. Staying in control of your business and promoting, like it's those five simple things. And then there's some skill sets that you have to learn along the way. You're going to be bad before you're good, and you're going to be good before you're great. And this is not instant gratification. I will tell you what people struggle with that I've noticed over the last 6.5 years is the consistency. People will work harder for somebody else building their dreams and goals than they would ever do for themselves building their own dreams and goals. But if you can commit to yourself today and your family today and the people that you love and care about today, that you're going to work an hour a day every day, that's it, an hour a day every day, or 5 to 10 hours a week of business building activities. What does that mean? That's not jumping on a bunch of Zoom calls to learn more. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about income producing behaviors. I'm talking about inviting people to hear the story, sharing the information, following up with people, enrolling people, launching new consultants. That's what I'm talking about. If you can commit to that, you will become financially free. It takes 2 to 5 years of staying consistent, 5 to 10 hours a week to create that, to become an executive. Our income disclosure is a legal document. Once you hit those executive ranks, you're going to be making anywhere from $12,000 to $14,000 a month leveraged income. I didn't even know that was possible. Do you guys feel the same way? I'm like, I'm just an average Montana girl that knows how to work hard. There's nothing special about me. The only difference between me and anybody else on this call is I've probably just talked to more people. That's it. That's it, you guys. You guys are amazing. I've just had more conversations. Anybody can do this. You just have to make a decision, draw a line in the sand, and make a decision to change your life and start sharing this information with people. Not everybody's going to say yes, and that's okay. There's several different opportunities to become a part of this company. You can become a part of this company as a customer. You can order the products one time as a retail customer, which is the most expensive you're going to pay. I wouldn't recommend that because I'm going to set proper expectations with people as a registered nurse. It did not take you 30 days to get your body in the shape that it's in. It's not going to take you 30 days to get out. So I wouldn't waste your money if that's what you're going to do. Second opportunity is you can become a subscription customer, which is a 10% discount from the retail order. You get put into a rewards program. That's a great opportunity for people. I have customers, but that's because I shared the whole story. They weren't interested in the business, but they were really interested in the products. Or they can have their own micro franchise. They can be the CEO of their own business. They can lock arms with us and they can be our business partner. We are all equals. Nobody is better than anybody else. Every single one of us is equals in this. So you pick a pack. It's a one-time investment of anywhere from 225 to 999. You get in where you fit in, right? There's 12 different pack options. You can build a multi-million dollar business on any of those levels. But if you do have the resources and it's not going to break the bank, I would recommend, you will thank me later, I promise, to really take a look at the 999 pack. You will get the best bang for the amount of money that you spend. 999 gives you a $1,500 value of product. You get to become a product of the products. It's 100% tax write-off. And guess what? People duplicate what you do. So the people that you love and care about, that you're sharing this information with, they're going to say, well, what level did you become involved at? You're going to say, well, I did the business pack because I wanted to try everything. And they're going to be like, yep, that's what I want too. They're going to copy what you did, which means you're going to build your business faster. We have one of the most lucrative compensation plans. You can make money for gathering customers, so you can build this business however you want. You do not have a boss. You are the CEO of your own business. You can make money for gathering customers. You can make money for developing a team. You can make, or for building a team. You can make money for developing leadership. And you can make money on everything that the company has done for the last 17 years. Did you know that once you hit the executive ranks, what Mark Harris has been doing since the very beginning of LifeVantage, you can get a piece of the work that he's done for the last 17 years. Do you guys know how powerful that is? That's like getting a penny off of every Coca-Cola that was opened up in the entire world every single day. You can get paid on the products that are running through Japan, even if you don't know anybody in Japan. When people understand that, you guys, our CEO invested $6 million 3 years ago into our compensation plan to make sure that it was one of the best compensation plans out there, to make sure people feel valued and respected and appreciated for going out and helping other people. So I just want to tell you guys, I am so grateful that Julie asked me to be on this call, and it is your turn. It is your time. Make a decision, draw a line in the sand, and say, it's my time. You deserve it. You deserve to live the life that you want to live. And when you go out there and you start impacting other people and you wake up every single day and say, who do I get to bless today? Who do I get to serve today? It's so you live a life of purpose. To be able to live a life of purpose is the most rewarding thing that has ever happened to me. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And thank you so much, Julie, for having me on this call tonight. I appreciate you guys.